Libra. This is a general reading for the sign of Libra. If you have Libra anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Libra. Libra, many times during our readings, you'll hear me talk about energy. The key to growth is the introduction to higher dimensions of our consciousness, into our awareness. And many times that is the energy of which I'm speaking. We connect to our environment through hearing, touching, seeing, and smelling, and even tasting. We also have a sixth sense that connects us on a deeper level. There is a heart-mind connection. I call this connection intuition. Greg Braden, if you are familiar with him, refers to this heart-brain connection as coherence. Regardless of what we call this connection, we can all agree that acknowledging this connection is the first step in the development of our heart-mind connection, connecting with our intuition, connecting with the energy that is connected to each of us. Thank you. And being aware and taking steps to become more mindful will help us connect with that intuition. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Libra. Libra, let's get these cards kind of lined up here so we can view each of those cards. And the foundation, the message, the foundation of this reading is the Knight of Pentacles. And I love that we see that Knight of Pentacles. That Knight of Pentacles is the searching for a deeper appreciation. And the searching for a deeper appreciation, and that is driven by the Devil card. So maybe perhaps you're in a place or in a location where you're where you're looking at the physical, where you're looking at what is tangible and not appreciating the spirit, the energy, your intuition that is within you. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading here, Libra. We start off with this beautiful Empress card. And this Empress card is the ultimate state of manifestation. The ultimate state of manifestation not only includes the physical, includes the tangible, but it also includes the unseen. And I see you connecting with the spirit, connecting with the unseen, and a guardedness, a protectiveness, a balance, a guardedness, a protection. Perhaps finances coming in from 4 different areas, a quick and sudden change. And then that is followed by the Nine of Wands, which is really labor intensive, really passionate, fire, a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of action. Everyone seems to want seems to want something from you or want you to do something for them. I see you being really booked and really busy. Really booked, really busy. I think that is what that Four of Pentacles is speaking to, the booked and busy. I also see that it has the possibility of becoming overwhelming as you begin to manifest and things begin to take shape and things begin to take form, and you do become more busy. You are able to provide what it is that people are seeking or wanting from you. And the more you provide, the more people that want, the more that people want from you. And there is the possibility that you could become trapped in that or be caught off guard by that. You're being asked to stay organized and being really punctual with your timing, being really punctual with your schedule. It's important at this time that in order to stay organized, you create a schedule. You create a schedule for everything that is important to you, and you keep that schedule. I know it can be difficult when it seems like we're unable to put one thing down. But what happens is if we're unable to put one thing down, it becomes too heavy and we end up putting everything down. And when we put everything down, it's an all in all catastrophe. And by managing our schedule and keeping our schedule, it's almost if we allot a certain amount of time for something in any one given day, that is the amount of time that we're going to give it that day. We are going to put it down and we're going to come back to it another day, another time, when it is back on the schedule. And that will keep or avoid any one thing bogging you down or tying you down or trapping you and overwhelming you. And then here we have the Five of Wands, which is change. Change. The Nine of Pentacles, which I like to call the Nine of Pentacles, the pre-manifestation card, the getting ready, the gathering, the having what we need, receiving what it is that we need. The Ten of Wands, there's a lot of fire, a lot of passion in your reading this week, Libra. And the Ten of Pentacles, the ending of something, the ending, the reaping in of the harvest. And I think that this Ten of Wands is speaking to the gathering, speaking to the getting ready, and the justice. A decision, an action is made. You know, Libra, change is inevitable. Whether this change be good or bad, but this change that is happening, this change that you're getting ready for, requires a conversation. I often say that change is hard, even when it is a change that we want to occur. And what makes a change hard is that it requires us to adjust things within ourselves. And so, you know, there's the physical change, but anytime anything around us changes physically, there's an adjustment to our energy that needs to be made here. And I think the adjustment to the energy, the internal changes, that the physical change is going to be is going to bring about is what needs to be talked about, what needs to be discussed here. I hope that that's making sense. There's a physical change here. I don't know if it's somebody's coming into the home, somebody is leaving the home. I don't know if it is a change of home, a change of an environment, a relocation. For many of you, it is different, but it is a change that you are getting ready for physically. But it is going to require you, or require a conversation to be had with those that it affects, to talk about how the physical change is going to affect us spiritually, energetically, and emotionally. It's almost like the physical change is going to happen, and we're going to need to talk about the feelings that are associated with that change. And by talking about the non-seen, about talking about that, is going to work in your favor and help prepare everyone involved. And then we have the Chariot card, and I like to call this Chariot card the ultimate victory. That is, we've won the crowd, we've won the admiration, we've won the respect that we need. And then we have the Knight of Swords, words that serve, wanting to take action, maybe being a little bit clearer. And then we have the Six of Wands, which is another victory card. There's a victory. But in this victory, there is a cloudiness of words. Choosing our words wisely, choosing our words carefully. Perhaps there is a change occurring here, but there's still something that you're holding on to, something from the past that is no longer serving you. Maybe someone has said something in your past that you're holding on to, that is clouding your judgment. You know, Libra, do not hold on to anything that is no longer serving you. The first step in letting go of those things is questioning ourselves, asking ourselves, why are we holding on to people or situation or even items that are causing us pain, causing us unhappiness, and causing us to question what it is that's motivating us. And by asking ourselves this question, it helps us to move past and move beyond what is no longer serving us. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Leo. Thank you, Leo. Have a blessed week.